everybody, hi subscribers. It's Saturday the 4th of January, and as you can see, we are snowed in. Not quite, but it is, yeah, the snow's really settled tonight. It's midnight, believe it or not, even though this seems really bright where I am, but snow always makes everything look bright, doesn't it? How are you all? Been thinking a lot about life lately, had a lot going on. If you only knew, life is so complex, isn't it? Everybody's got a story to tell. You know, what sells? Rubbish, that's what sells. A lot of trash sells. All this P Diddy stuff and all these people, Hollyweird, you know what I mean? Gosh, these are the people who sell. You see what I'm saying? People just like wickedness, you know, and badness. And golly, God forbid you come out with anything decent, you know what I mean? Anyway, wow, this is really crunching under my feet. I wonder if I can see, oh, that's my footsteps. I can actually see can you see my footsteps behind me, guys? It's cool, isn't it? Actually, I'm going to flip the camera in a minute. Anyway, it's so nice to walk in the middle of the road, because this is an industrial estate, to walk in the middle of the road. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I mean, it won't be nice tomorrow if it stops snowing, because it will turn to ice, of course, and you know, at our age, we don't want to be falling over, do we? In the snow. Might break our backs. But anyway, I'm going to have a look at my footprints in the, not sand, but in the snow. Hold on. There they are, guys. My footsteps. It looks like I've been the only one here. Maybe that's true because I'm walking in the middle of the road. Anyway, this whole P Diddy stuff and all these people who apparently have been filmed in these freak-off parties, and that's sad, isn't it? I suppose some of us knew these things with the cabal and 1%, you know, and all this stuff. Conspiracy theorists such as myself used to talk about. I used to dwell on it a lot and drive myself a bit mad with it. You know, I once said, how can a conspiracy theory be a conspiracy theory if it's come true? You know, it's no longer a conspiracy theory, is it? Oh, they're all weird, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, they're human beings. And us human beings, we're just sinners, aren't we? We're just human beings, and we're flawed, you know? And I'm flawed. I can't speak for the rest of us, really, but you know what I mean? We are. And wow. I mean, all these people, they have so much money. They have so many women, but that's not good enough, is it? They've got to have more women, and they've got to do really horrible things, and oh, really? Have they not got enough, these people? Are they not rich enough? Is it not good enough for them? Wow. This snow is coming down heavy, actually. It's actually pelting me. Can you see it, guys? It's actually, oh gosh, it's covering my hat. I'm starting to get cold. Anyway, reporting to you from Watford in the UK. And what day is it today? It's Saturday. So, Sunday in the morning, church day, guys. Then there will be Monday. And a week after Monday, I will be going somewhere very sunny indeed, courteous of Avios points. Thank God for Avios. It used to be Air Miles, then it turned into Avios, then Tesco stopped doing it, and now it's gone to Sainsbury's. So get on it, because actually you might as well rather than get 10p off coupons and stuff, just convert it all to Air Miles or Avios or whatever. Because look, I've just got a trip out of it. Mind you, I had like over 60,000 points. Anyway, so I will be definitely recording different scenery to this next week. And yeah, it'd be lovely to hear from you all again. Hopefully my buy me a coffee thing that I've added to my channel will take off, and people will buy me a coffee, support me that way. And the reason is because I'm a small YouTuber, and there's no way I'm going to get paid by being a YouTube partner yet through the ads, because I'm just not big enough. So what we can do is we can buy me a coffee. And when we buy me a coffee, I could just keep saving that until I can get a camera. I might just get a camera on my Argus card in the meantime, you know? Just so I don't have to keep using my phone when I'm filming. It would be good to have a camera so I don't have to keep using my phone. So guys, how's the temperature where you are? I think it's, well, it was -2, but my actual hand is actually getting frozen now. Oh, you know when you can't feel your hand? How are you people? How are you, Phil? How are you, Phil Fletcher? How are you, Phil Cudworth, is it? How are you, Jack Warner, Black Wolf, Julie Grows? You see, I have got such benefits in having a small channel because I know some of my subscribers' names. Yay! Do you think I'd get really big-headed if my channel got really viral one day and I ended up vlogging around the world, talking about all these different places, and then people would make comments on my channel and I haven't got any time for them? Maybe that would happen. That happens to loads of people. And sometimes it comments on channels and they've got so many subscribers, fair enough. But it's like you ask a question and they just never answer it. And you're thinking, well, what's the point in giving this information and you're never going to answer the question? Do you know what I mean, mate? Anyway, I am getting cold. But this is a really good idea because I just said to myself, let me come outside into the snow at night when nobody else is going to be out here on the actual road. I get the whole road to myself. This is kind of cool. It must be about midnight now, but what else am I going to be doing? Sitting down with a cup of tea, looking at the internet, looking about more P Diddy nonsense, rubbish, trash, all these people coming out in the woodwork, exposing this and exposing that. What do you guys think? Actually, I'm just going to say this now. I often think, to be careful how I say this, some of these girls, I feel so sorry for them, and I know I'm 52 now, and I was once, a young girl who was very vulnerable and very silly, and I'm not saying everybody's silly, but I know I was at times, and foolish, put myself in circumstances and situations that I should have never got myself into. I wonder, some of these girls, especially in this day and age, it's got more so. The way they look, they don't look 14, 15. They really make up themselves, the way they dress, and then they say you shouldn't look, impossible. And also they find themselves in these situations where they take these sort of like opportunities by going around and mixing with these people and sitting on these casting couches, that they end up on, and they do sometimes sleep with these people or get involved with these people, and then years later they come out and say, this guy did this to me. That I'm not saying that some of these things don't actually happen in a very disgusting, wrong way. There is no right way, but you know what I mean. To take any sort of backhanders from these people, in a way, you've got to be careful. You've got to know what you're letting yourself in for, because to come back afterwards, not in these cases that we're hearing of now, not with young people, not with kids and stuff like that, but I'm talking about, like some of the teenage girls, because I know what I was like when I was a teenage girl. I did some crazy stuff, and I never would have blamed any males for, if they pounced or did anything, because it was my decision to put myself in that situation. Do you know what I mean?